First released in 1988, the Air Jordan 3 returned in OG form on Black Friday in 2016 with the release of the True Blue colorway. With Nike Air branding and fire red accents in all the right places, this is the most accurate version of the colorway we've seen since the original release. Let's take a look. Hey all, what is up? Reese here, and I've got a brand new sneaker review to show you. Before we get into that though, I just want to take a quick moment to thank all of my subscribers. We just hit 2,000 subscribers on the channel, which I know is a fairly small number, but it's been growing a lot lately, and I'm really excited for the future, especially for 2017, and I hope you are as well. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely hit the button down below, and with all that said, let's dive right into this review. What we're looking at today is the Air Jordan 3 Retro in the True Blue colorway. The colors listed on the box are white, fire red, and true blue, and these released on Black Friday, which was November 25th, 2016, with a retail price of $220. Now, as we're going through this review, I'd love for you to leave a comment below and let me know what you think about the 2016 retro of the True Blues. I know people have a lot of different opinions on that, so I'd just love to hear your thoughts. And also, if you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button below. Now, the Air Jordan 3 is a very significant shoe in the Air Jordan lineup. First of all, Michael Jordan was actually considering leaving Nike after the Air Jordan 2, but it was the design of this shoe that convinced him to stick around, and as they say, the rest is history. This is also the first Air Jordan designed by Tinker Hatfield, and as we know, he went on to have an incredibly successful run with a lot of other signature Air Jordans, among many other very influential sneaker designs. There are a couple different features of the shoe also that were significant. First, this features a visible air unit at the heel, which was something we saw all the way through the Air Jordan 6. This also introduced elephant print, which was kind of used to help give the shoe more of a luxury feeling, and that's something we've seen on other shoes, both from Jordan as well as from other companies. We've seen the print on clothing. It's really gone way beyond just something that was applied to this one single shoe. And finally, we saw the introduction of the Jumpman logo, which has really become the one logo that everyone identifies with Jordan brand. It's a lot cleaner and simpler than the Wings logo that we saw on the 1 and 2, and it definitely kind of helped move the brand forward, because now that's something that almost anyone can identify just from the image of, oh, that's Jordan. As far as this True Blue colorway is concerned, this is one of the 4 original colorways of the Air Jordan 3 that released in 1988. You had the fire reds, the black cements, the white cements, and then these. And I've always loved the original Air Jordan colors that are not specifically Bulls related, like these, the Grape 5s, the Flint 13s, things like that have always been really cool to me, and so I love that they brought these back. This is also the truest we've seen them to original form. And the big differences here compared to some of the other retro releases we've seen are the inclusion of Nike branding. You have that on the outsole, and then with the Air as well on the heel and the insole, and then also the fire red tongue lining on previous retros that has been blue. Unfortunately, as we're all aware, the quality on these is not great, and I don't want to say it's like totally terrible. It's not like the shoe sucks. Obviously, I bought it and I'm still happy with it, and I'm excited to start wearing it. It just is a bit of a letdown compared to some of the other retros we've seen this year, especially at that $220 price point, where really all you're paying for is that Nike Air on the heel. I would have loved to see something more along the lines of the quality, especially with the leather of the 2016 white cement 4s. That was a pair that I was completely happy with in terms of materials and quality and all that, but such is life. And I think that's a big reason though why you can still actually find these sitting at a lot of places. So if you're on the fence, you know, maybe wait it out, you might be able to use a coupon and get them for under retail. But like I said, I'm still happy to have them and start wearing them. And with all that said though, that's kind of the history and overview of this shoe. So let's dive right into a close-up view where we'll look at the colors, materials, and everything going on with this sneaker. We'll kick things off by taking a look at the box. You've got your traditional Jordan 3 box, a black lid with the red Jumpman right there. Jumpman Air branding on the sides. Bottom half of the box features a black and gray elephant print. You got all sorts of branding on the bottom of the box. Here at one edge, you've got your size tag. Now I've seen a lot of pairs that have it on the bottom of the lid. I'm not sure why mine's down there. I did get these straight from Nike, so more of just an interesting thing to note. And then the top does pull off of this, and inside you've got elephant print on the paper done up in gray on white paper. Taking a look at the shoes themselves now, you've got 3 different types of white leather used on the shoe. The main part of the upper features a slightly tumbled leather that you can see right there. It's kind of stiffer, which is one of the bigger issues people have with the leather on this release. Then running down by the mud guard, you've got what you can see as a much smoother leather. That also makes an appearance at the top half of the tongue. And then finally you've got perforated leather, which you can see on the bottom half of the tongue, as well as wrapping around the collar. Elephant print makes a big appearance on the shoe. You've got it wrapping around here at the heel, up by some of the eyelets, and then up around the toe. This is one area where they didn't get as true to original form as they could have. Originally in 1988, the pattern was a lot more subdued, so the lines weren't quite as thick running through it. Again, that's not a huge deal, just something to note that they did not quite bring back to original form. If we look up along the laces, you've got flat white laces, you've got some red accents down here, and then true blue accents running up the rest of the way. There's that fire red inside the tongue, but the rest of the collar is true blue and the rest of the sock liner. Inside you've got a red insole with the Nike Air branding in white. You've also got the Nike Air branding in true blue at the heel on this white rear tab. Taking a look at the midsole now, the bottom half is white, top half is true blue, and it wraps around only about a third of the way up on the medial side. This is one area where I noticed some quality issues with my pair. Nothing major, nothing that I'll ever notice when wearing them, but you can kind of see there's some paint issues down at the bottom of the true blue there. And then over here behind the Air unit, they've kind of had to touch it up, and there's some scuffs there. My other pair is actually worse. It had, or the left shoe has like some paint splattered on the air bubble. Again, not a huge deal, but a little disappointing given how much we are paying for these retros. Anyway, flipping to the outsole, you've got your Nike branding returning there. I love how this looks. It just looks a little cleaner than the Jordan branding that's done up in fire red, as is this extra traction right here under the ball of your foot. You've got this white section here, but then the main part of the actual traction is done in gray. You've got kind of this pattern running through there all at the heel, similar to like a star shape, but then you actually have stars used right up around the toe, as you can see right there. That'll about wrap it up for the review of the Air Jordan 3 in the true blue colorway. Like I said, these are sitting at a lot of places, so you probably still have a really good shot to be able to grab these, even though we're a month out from the original release. Honestly, that's fine by me. Again, the quality was a big concern, especially for the price. Hopefully people can start to get them on sale, whether they actually go on sale or you're able to use a coupon or whatever it might be. But regardless, like I said, I am happy to have these in my collection. I'll be breaking these out soon. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment below letting me know what you think if you haven't already. And have a great day.